My name's Jerry Evans. I've got a twin brother, Terry Evans. He's actually 3 months older than me. We got started back in martial arts. He was about 18 years old when he first started. He started in Taekwondo. And myself, I got started back when I was about 23 years old. And my dad started teaching us boxing when we was 5 years old. He boxed in the Army. He started us boxing at the age of 5. We also had a little church, I guess it pretty much a little club that we had that was doing boxing up there at the little Methodist church in Silver Springs where I grew up at. We got started doing Oyamas, Kyokushin Oyamas. We did that for years. Did the bare knuckle fights for Saiko Shihan Oyama. We've done Muay Thai, Wing Chun, Kali, Jet Kundo. We've trained under Sifu Francis Fon from over in Atlanta. We trained with Master Chai. I've done training with Guru Dan DeSanto over there in Atlanta. We trained also with Richard Pastillo. He was one of Bruce Lee's first students, also a USA Olympic boxing coach. Trained with Frank Cucci with the Navy SEALs. We've done some seminars with him. We've done a lot of different styles. We actually was doing MMA before MMA was even thought about. We would train here with Oyamas. We would travel to Atlanta to train with Sifu. We would actually get enough of us together to pay to have seminars where we'd fly people in and do seminars like that. So we've been doing it about 30 years plus since what me and my brother's been doing.
And so have you competed professionally as well?
Now, we used to do the black belt, the knockout tournaments with Oyamas. Now, I've trained pro fighters, boxers. I've trained cage fighters, MMA cage fighters. Myself, like I said, when I fought, it was years ago when it wasn't sanctioned or anything like that. So it was pretty much with Oyamas was an open tournament that everybody from all over the world would come and compete in his tournament. We've helped train some top fighters that's been to Japan for Oyamas that fought in Kumite there. I've trained in some boxing and stuff with professional fighters, which me and my brother trained them. Also, some tough man competitions, which they fought up in Jasper, which they've won them and stuff like that. But like I said, we've been doing mixed martial arts before it was even thought of before the UFC.
How did you get into teaching like classes like you're doing now?
Basically, we started doing some little gyms of ourselves that we opened up and started doing some training. And basically what I teach now is Evans MMA. It's what we've taken from the different styles that we've done, and we've just made our own styles, what we've done with it. That's where, like I said, we do a lot of Muay Thai, a lot of stuff we do with the kicks, the elbows, the knees. We do stuff that we brought in from karate, brought in from Wing Chun, which is trapping hands with it. But we started actually teaching when we had a little gym over in Silver Springs. It's been probably 15, 20 years ago when we started doing that. And then we've just been teaching ever since.
And it looks like that anybody can pick this up and do it. I was just watching, and you've got young kids, you've got women. I mean, this looks like a sport anybody can get into.
It really is. The key thing is when you get into something like this is the dedication. You've got to be dedicated to give your time and to give it 100%. Most of the time when I tell new students to come in, I tell them that this is full contact. I tell them that, you're not going to block every punch, you're not going to block every kick, so you have to learn to take a punch, you have to learn to take a kick. When we do the Evans MMA, we pretty much start off, I try to keep everybody relaxed, to keep them, more focus on learning the technique. I tell them, once you learn the technique, the power and the speed's going to come. It's basically learning your stance, learning your angles that you have to cut to throw your kicks and your punch, and to actually throw the combinations with it, not just one punch or one kick. It's where you're throwing the combination with your punches, your kicks, your elbows, your knees. It's where we do a lot of different types of drills and that we're bringing in the different types of combinations like that. We'll call numbers out, and then that's when you'll actually be throwing the different type of kicks and punches at the time. It's where whatever you practice is what you're going to do in the ring. If you practice throwing a lot of knees and stuff, you're pretty much going to get in the ring and you're probably going to throw a lot of knees. But when you throw a lot of different combinations, then your opponent's not going to know exactly what you're going to be throwing at him at that time.
And it looks like it's great cardio training as well.
It's very good cardio training. At my age, I'm too old to fight now, so that's why I teach, me and my brother. But it's great cardio. It's where you're using, it's a complete body workout. Me and my brother, we taught at another gym over in Hueytown. It was Ironworks Gyms years ago, we was doing box aerobics at that time. But it's a great cardio. A lot of people, when they come in, I tell them, if you don't want to fight in the cage, you don't have to. You can do the training, and you can work it for weight loss, for muscle gain. You're working pretty much every muscle in your body when you're doing MMA like this.
And if someone wanted to join one of your classes, how would they go about doing that? Would they just get in touch with you? Or?
Yeah, they could get in touch with me or with Robbie, one of us here, and then we could pretty much, get with them and set up the time, what we have here, and what it would cost to do that.